Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, the famous poet, known for such works as Paul Revere's Ride, The Song of Hiawatha, and The Village Blacksmith, was, like our traveler here, and like each one of us, a person who endured great trials in his life.
His first wife, Mary, passed away following a miscarriage. As devastating as this was, he suffered even greater loss with the death of Frances, his second wife of nearly 18 years. While enclosing locks of her daughter's hair in an envelope, the sealing wax that she was using suddenly caught her dress on fire, and she passed away the following day from injuries. Henry, too, was badly burned in the blaze.
Believe it or not, in 1863, Longfellow suffered another blow. Although a staunch abolitionist, he, like the entire country, was troubled by the Civil War. In March of that year, his son Charlie ran away to Washington to join the 1st Massachusetts Artillery against his father's wishes.
In June, Charlie came down with a bad fever. So Henry went to Washington to retrieve his son so that he could spend the summer in recovery. Well, eventually he returned to battle, but in November, Charlie's luck ran out. At New Hope, Virginia, his unit was engaged in a battle, and he was shot. The bullet went straight through him from back to shoulder, just nicking his spine.
Again, he began the long trip back to Washington to retrieve his son from the hospital. They arrived at their Cambridge home on December 8th, and a grim Longfellow began the months-long process of nursing his son back to health.
Life for Longfellow had become unbearable. The loss of his 2 wives had truly devastated him.
And his own injuries from the fire were a constant reminder of that fateful night.
The near loss of his son and the ravages of war had left him despondent and in a constant state of grief.
The Christmas after Frances' death, Longfellow wrote, "How inexpressibly sad are all holidays."
A year after the incident, he wrote, "I can make no record of these days. Better leave them wrapped in silence. Perhaps, someday, God will give me peace."
Longfellow's journal entry on December 25th, 1862 reads, "A Merry Christmas, say the children, but it is no more for me."
That Christmas morning, as he sat at his desk, reflecting on his sorrow and longing to feel God's peace, his soul was reawakened as he heard the distant ringing of the church bells. In that moment, all the pain that he felt was swallowed up by the beautiful sound of those Christmas bells and what they represent. The ringing, singing, proclaiming that Christ had come to bear our burdens and to ease our sorrows.
Overcome with emotion, he immediately began to write the words to the inspired poem, Christmas Bells, which became the source for one of the most treasured Christmas carols. At the heart of his words lies this reassuring message of peace and hope. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
I thought how wet the day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song of peace on earth.
And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill. And hear the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. Till ringing, singing on its way, the world revolves from night to day. A voice, a chime, a chant sublime of peace on